Now, very good morning to students of standard 7th. We have just started our revision chapter, living organism, respiration in that, chapter number 9. So, till now we have just studied about the respiration and the energy that is formed during the inhalation and the exhalation. Okay, I think you have enjoyed your holy celebrations and Dhuleti also, having the colorful each and every person of your home and house playing with the colors and all these things, water and the गुब्बारास and all these things. आपने अच्छी तरह होली खेली होगी. ये कोरोना काल है, फिर भी आपने शायद घर में ही ये सब बंद होने के बाद भी फिर भी आपने एंजॉय किया होगा, ऐसा मैं मानता हूँ. एंड एन्जॉयमेंट इज़ नेसेसरी इन लाइफ. दिस ऑल फेस्टिवल comes in our life because to have a break in our regular schedules. ओके, हम रोज़ बेरोज़ हम जो काम करते हैं उसमें से थोड़ा सा हमें ब्रेक मिले, हमारे फैमिली को हम एक साथ में रहकर जो हमें थोड़ा सा हम टाइम दे सकते हैं उसको, हमारी फैमिली को हमें टाइम स्पेंड करने के लिए. तो ये सब फेस्टिवल ऐसे है कि कोई ना कोई कारण उसके पीछे रहता है. तो यहाँ पे भी एक होली दहन है, वो सब कुछ है यहाँ पे, और उसमें से प्रहलाद ये सब ये स्टोरी है उसकी, तो उसमें हम नहीं जाते. फिर भी मैं क्या कहना चाहता हूँ कि ये सब जो फेस्टिवल्स आते हैं ना, तो वो क्या है कि हमारे जीवन में जो हम काम करते हैं ना, जो सम आर हैविंग द बिजी शेड्यूल्स. ओके, सो वो जो बिजी शेड्यूल्स वाले जो लोग हैं ना, तो उसको एक ब्रेक मिलता है, अच्छी तरह एक अपने फैमिली के साथ टाइम स्पेंड करना, ये सब कुछ यहाँ अगर फेस्टिवल होगा तो ही ये सब कुछ मुमकिन है. हम घूमने के लिए जाते हैं, फिर अगर कोई घूमने के लिए नहीं जाए तो घर में बैठ के सब बातें करते हैं, ये सब कुछ. हमारे जो नेबर्स है उसके साथ हम बैठते हैं, हमारे जो फैमिली मेम्बर्स है, रिलेशन है जो दूर दूर रहते हैं, वो एक साथ आते हैं और इकट्ठे होते हैं और सारी बातें करते हैं. क्यों? यहाँ पे एक फेस्टिवल का माहौल होता है और वो माहौल में सब इकट्ठे होके एंजॉय करते हैं. तो ये सब मैं मानता हूँ कि आपने भी ऐसा ही कुछ किया होगा अपने ये सब फेस्टिवल्स में. अगर यहाँ पे आज कोरोना है तो कोरोना में शायद आप बाहर नहीं गए और ये सब कुछ होता है, पर फिर भी देन you have enjoyed a lot, I think so. Now we have just started the chapter also, yes or no? That is chapter number 9 and living organism respiration that we have just started. In that we have just completed the few points. I think I can say that 10.1. In that we have just completed aerobic and anaerobic respiration. In aerobic respiration we have just used the help of oxygen, we have just took the help of oxygen and we have just produced the energy from it. ग्लूकोज में से अगर ऑक्सीजन का वहाँ पे कुछ ना कुछ महत्वपूर्ण भाग रहता है तो वहाँ से क्या बनता है, तो एक एनर्जी बनता है. पर अगर ऐसा माने कि वहाँ पे अगर ऑक्सीजन की कमी है फिर भी बॉडी को एनर्जी चाहिए तो भी वो बना सकता है ग्लूकोज में से. वो भी हमने देखा, तो उसे हम क्या बोलेंगे, उसे हम एनारोबिक रेस्पिरेशन बोलते हैं. एंड दिस ग्लूकोज एंड एरोबिक एंड एनारोबिक डिपेंड्स ऑन द ऑक्सीजन ओनली. बिकॉज एरोबिक में क्या होता है, we are just revising the points that we have studied in the previous lecture. एरोबिक में क्या होता है कि ग्लूकोज ऑक्सीजन को लो, फिर क्या होता है यहाँ पे कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड CO2 प्रोड्यूस होता है, फिर एनर्जी एंड वन इज H2O दैट इज वाटर. ये ऑक्सीजन के साथ मिलकर एनर्जी प्रोड्यूस करता है. अगर ऑक्सीजन हमारे साथ नहीं है तो ग्लूकोज क्या करता है, ग्लूकोज देन इट प्रोड्यूसेस alcohol, that is C2H5OH we can say, or we can write alcohol plus energy, or we can say H2O, I think so, and the energy. Okay, मेन प्रोडक्ट हमें क्या मिलता है? अल्कोहल एंड एनर्जी. एंड अगेन विदाउट द use of oxygen we are getting lactic acid also and the energy. Okay, that lactic acid just gets out of the glucose and it stuck to the muscles of our body. After doing the heavy exercise, our muscles gets cramps. That cramps happens because of the lactic acid that is present or that is produced from the glucose. And after some time, when we are in a rest position or when we start to breathe again, when our body is in a normalized state, at that time that lactic acid again it evaporates, or we can say it just adjusts in our body, we can say that also. And अगर हम कोई गर्म पानी से नहा ले और ये सब कुछ करते हैं तो भी लैक्टिक एसिड वहाँ से निकल जाती है. जो क्रैम्प्स और जो इकट्ठा हो जाता है ना हमारा मसल्स, तो वो सब कुछ लैक्टिक एसिड से होता है. आफ्टर डूइंग द हैवी एक्सरसाइज और रनिंग वेरी फास्ट एंड ऑल दिस थिंग्स. ओके, प्लेइंग फुटबॉल और बास्केटबॉल और हॉकी, बैडमिंटन, और अगर हम रोज़ जो हमारी जो प्रक्रिया है ना, अगर हम रोज़ करते हैं ना तो ये सब क्रैम्प्स होने का चांसेस नहीं रहता. पर अगर हम कुछ टाइम के बाद हम पहले ही बार करते हैं ना तो ये सब कुछ हमारे बॉडी में हो जाता है. लैक्टिक एसिड हमारे बॉडी में प्रोड्यूस होकर वो इकट्ठा हो जाती है. कहाँ पे? तो के मसल्स पे. नाउ वी आर मूविंग टुवर्ड्स द नेक्स्ट टॉपिक, दैट इज अवर ब्रीथिंग. व्हाट डू यू मीन बाय ब्रीथिंग? कैन वी स्टे विदाउट टेकिंग एयर इनसाइड एंड taking out of the carbon dioxide from our body? No. Why we cannot live without air? Why our body is made like that? Only that we have to breathe. We have to take in rich amount of oxygen inside and taking out the rich amount of carbon dioxide. Why it so happens? So all these questions are to be explained in these chapters. Why we are doing all these things, and we cannot stay without breathing also. When if you want to try, then you can try it. Close your mouth and nose also. Keep your nose closed and mouth also closed. And how much time you can stay like that? You cannot stay longer, because in our body there is a need of oxygen. अगर ऑक्सीजन ही हमारी बॉडी को नहीं मिलेगा तो उसमें से एनर्जी नहीं मिलती. अगर हमारी बॉडी को एनर्जी नहीं मिलती तो क्या होता? हमारे कोई पार्ट्स ऑर्गन्स है वो कोई काम करना नहीं चाहता और वो नहीं करेंगे. हमारे कोई बॉडी का कोई भी पार्ट्स काम नहीं करेगा तो सेल्स भी डेड हो जाएंगे और ऑर्गन्स भी. एंड और फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल दैट माइंड विल ऑल्सो गेट डेड विदाउट द प्रेजेंस ऑफ ऑक्सीजन. सो बेसिकली विदाउट द inhalation, or we can say basically the air is needed to our body. In that also we can say inhalation and exhalation of the air. The rich amount of oxygen that you are taking inside your body, it is known as a inhalation, and the rich amount of carbon dioxide that you are throwing out of your body, it is known as a exhalation. Where do we get the carbon dioxide from our body? We get carbon dioxide from our body by the breakdown of the glucose. Here, see, in the presence of oxygen. Yes or no? Yes. And some of the carbon dioxide that when we are breathing, at that time also it enters to our body. And some of the carbon dioxide that is produced in our body, that is thrown out again. Okay. So, we can say that what is the definition of, we can write also what is the definition of inhalation and exhalation. Inhalation means that taking in of air rich in oxygen into our body, it is known as a inhalation. कि कोई भी एयर है वो भी रिच अमाउंट मीन्स what do you mean by a rich amount? More amount of oxygen. Okay, rich means having a more amount of oxygen in that air that we are taking in our body through the windpipe, we can say, or trachea, we can say trachea. Okay, from there, and that is known as a inhalation. More amount of oxygen means rich amount of oxygen that we are taking from the environment. So we are saying that plant the trees because they are just giving the oxygen out. They are throwing the oxygen out and taking in carbon dioxide for the process of photosynthesis. Okay students, so we should always take care of our environment to live a healthy life. अगर हमें अच्छी एयर चाहिए, हमें गुड क्वालिटी वाली एयर चाहिए, मीन्स देर इज नो अमाउंट ऑफ कार्बन, लेस अमाउंट ऑफ कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड प्रेजेंट इन द atmosphere or the environment, we can say, then we should plant more trees for that. That is a good way of transforming the air. Okay, अगर आपको अच्छी एयर चाहिए और आपको अच्छा रहना है, अपना अच्छी एयर आपके बॉडी को चाहिए और आपको लेना है, तो क्या करना पड़ेगा? हमें एक ही चॉइस है हमारे पास और वो है ग्रो मोर ट्रीज. ओके, if the trees were giving Wi-Fi, then we have just planted many of the trees because we are getting something from that in today's technology. But it is saddened of it that it gives the oxygen. If it will be like this for many years, after some time the oxygen will also be paid for you to take in. Okay, you have to be, जो आपको घर में जो ऑक्सीजन, जो अभी तो हम ऑक्सीजन कहाँ से लेते हैं, तो क्या हम एनवायरनमेंट से ही लेते हैं, एयर हम एनवायरनमेंट से ही लेते हैं. अगर इसी तरह चलता रहेगा और कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड का जो ग्रोथ है वो बढ़ेगा, तो क्या होगा? एक टाइम ऐसा आएगा कि सिलेंडर, ऑक्सीजन सिलेंडर आपको लेना पड़ेगा, उसके लिए भी आपको पे करना पड़ेगा, एज यू आर पेइंग फॉर द गैस सिलेंडर. सो ऑल दिस थिंग्स जस्ट कम अंडर द ब्रीथिंग ओनली. अगर आप गांव में जाते हैं तो गांव में अच्छी एयर मिलती है, आपको अच्छी क्वालिटी की एयर मिलती है, क्योंकि वहाँ पे प्रदूषण कम होता है इसलिए. और अर्बन एरियाज एंड रूरल एरियाज, दैट इज़ द मेन डिफरेंस. इन अ रूरल एरिया यू गेट ऑल द थिंग्स naturally, and in urban area you are not getting all the things naturally, because in urban area vehicles, industries are the main factors producing the more carbon dioxide. Okay, so these are the few factors which spoils the air quality of our environment, and you can just improve that air quality by growing more trees. Now inhalation, definition of inhalation that we have just did here, that the taking in of air rich in oxygen into the body is called inhalation, and exhalation means, what do we mean by exhalation? That throwing out the carbon dioxide that is produced in your body, or throwing out the carbon dioxide that is produced in your body and that you have taken from the air also. Okay, that is known as the exhalation. तो exhalation में क्या बनेगा? The taking out of air rich in carbon dioxide into the body is called the exhalation. So these two are the definitions of the inhalation and the exhalation. You can go through your textbooks also, and when you are breathing, you should know how much time you are breathing. When you are doing the exercise or running, okay, running, then heavy exercise, work, any kind of heavy work that you are doing, okay, playing, running, that it is written, and walking very fast, or all these things etc. we can say. This process or this work that you are doing with your body, that increase your breathing process. Okay, all this heavy exercise that we have studied in a previous lecture also, that formation of lactic acid and all these things, after doing the heavy exercise or running or playing any games that requires more running in that, and doing heavy exercise and heavy work also, that produces lactic acid and all these things, but it also requires more oxygen to your body. So you can also You can also count the breathing per minute also, how much breath or how much you are taking inhalation and exhalation you are doing in a 1 minute. That should be also count. It is said that a human can breathe in a minute, that is 15 to 16 times, but after doing all the exercise they are moving towards the 25 per minute. They are breathing 25 per minute. In that process inhalation and exhalation both are included. एक बार आप सांस लेते हैं और एक बार आप सांस निकालते हैं अपनी बॉडी से, दैट इज कॉल्ड वन प्रोसेस. ओके, सो इट इज नोन एज अ one breath that you have been taken out. So, and that definition also it is given in your textbook. It is known as the number of time a person breathes in a minute. It is termed as a breathing rate. हम कोई भी डॉक्टर के पास जाते हैं तो पहले हमारे पल्स चेक करते हैं, कि पल्स चेक करते हैं, फिर आपको पूछते हैं जो हमारे जो बीमारी के बारे में वो सब कुछ वो जानते हैं. पहले क्या करते हैं, तो पहले हमारे पल्स चेक करते हैं. तो ये सब कुछ क्या है कि 1 मिनट में कितने पल्स उसमें आते हैं वो सब कुछ काउंट करते हैं. फिर जो ब्रीथिंग रेट है हमारा, तो हम क्या करते हैं 1 मिनट में हम कितनी बार सांस अंदर ले और सांस बाहर निकाले, वो हम 1 मिनट के अंदर वो काउंट कर सकते हैं. वो हमारा ब्रीथिंग रेट बन जाता है. कभी कभी हम जब हैवी एक्सरसाइज करते हैं तब अगर हम काउंट करते हैं तो तब क्या होता है कि हमारा ब्रीथिंग रेट पर मिनट इट इंक्रीजेस, because there is a more need of oxygen in our body. That's why the breathing increases in our body. Now there are some organs that is responsible for the breathing. They are diaphragm, trachea, lungs and tissues. Okay, so all these are the organs that we will study in the next topic. Okay, which organ perform which activity, that we will study in the next lecture. And in that there is given the activity number 2 and activity number 3 also in your textbooks. It help us, but this activity is to perform by ourselves, that when you are working very hard or when you are just walking very fast, brisk walking, or when you are running very fast, what are the breathing rate of your body? You have to make a table of activity number 10.2 and just write the names of the students or your classmates also you can write, and perform this activity at your homes also. You can take the examples or you can write the names of your family members also, because our grandfather walks very slowly, but some of the people who are walking very slowly also breathe very fast, because their immune system is very low and all these things. That's why they are breathing very fast. So you can write the name of the classmates, or you can write here the name of the family members also. While walking, what are the normal breathing rate? You can say when he is in a normal position, what is the breathing rate per minute, that also you have to write. Then if he or she walks for 10 minutes very fast, then what is the breathing rate of her, that also you can write here, of her or him. And after running 100 meter, that also you can write there. After 100 meter the breathing rate, what is the breathing rate of him or her, you can write in a table. And at a rest. Okay, after doing all this exercise, when he is in a rest position, and at that time what is the breathing rate of that person, you can write in that table. You can write 2 to 3 names of a family members or a classmate. Okay, and in activity number 10.3 it is given that, it is also given that they have just given the positions of the people. Some are working, some are taking, some are just washing. Our mother are washing the clothes, all these things. Some are sleeping, some are running, some are playing, some are doing the heavy work in the farms. Okay, so in this you have to just adjust in the increasing or the decreasing order in which activity you are breathing very fast or in which activity you are breathing very normal. That is our activity that you can say 10.3. So these are this is given in the 10.2, that breathing. Okay, just information they have given, that what is the meaning of inhalation, exhalation, and they have given just 2 activities that you can perform at your home also, and you can write the activity 10.2 also in your notebooks. Okay, science notebook, or you can write anywhere. I will give you the homework of activity and the 2 definitions also, that is, one is inhalation and the exhalation. If you have any doubt, then you can ask me at any time also. Okay, we are just concluding this lecture now. See now, there are in 10.2 mainly there are 2 points to be remembered. That one point is known as exhalation and second point is known as inhalation. Okay, both the definitions are given in your textbooks. Then also, if you don't understand, then you can ask me. We'll just go through that 2 definitions. The taking in of air rich in oxygen into the body is called inhalation. The taking more amount of air which is rich in ऑक्सीजन, जो हम एयर लेते हैं, जो हम हवा लेते हैं, जो हमारे शरीर में, उसके अंदर ज़्यादातर क्या होना चाहिए? ज़्यादातर ऑक्सीजन होना चाहिए. अमाउंट ऑफ ऑक्सीजन should be more in that air that is taken in our body. It is known as inhalation. And taking out of air which is rich in carbon dioxide. And we know from where do we get the carbon dioxide? We get the carbon dioxide from the breakdown of the glucose in the presence of oxygen or without oxygen. Okay, there are 3 reactions that we have just studied in previous lecture. One is aerobic and anaerobic, and in anaerobic respiration we have 2 reactions. One is of glucose, breakdown of glucose into alcohol plus energy, and second was that glucose, breakdown of glucose into lactic acid plus energy. Okay, that was the 2 reaction of anaerobic respiration and aerobic respiration. में तो एक ही हमारा रिएक्शन है, वो है ऑक्सीजन के साथ ग्लूकोज. प्रेजेंस ऑफ ऑक्सीजन इज देयर इन दैट रिएक्शन. इट प्रोड्यूसेस कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड प्लस एनर्जी प्लस water. Okay, so these are the reaction that we have studied in previous lecture. And in 10.2 breathing, these reactions we can understand where do we get the carbon dioxide in our body. That's why we have studied earlier. Now second one is exhalation, that we have also studied, and the breathing rate, that in a minute how many times you breathe, that is known as your breathing rate. And there is an activity that is 10.2. You have to write the breathing rate of your classmates, or you can write the family members also. Okay, so this was our 10.2 breathing. In that, these were the main things that we have just revised today. Okay, thank you students. Have a good day and have a beautiful day, and eat healthy to stay healthy. Okay students, thank you and have a good day once again. Thank you. You can just take the screenshot also. Okay, so I have forgotten, so you can take a screenshot of this if you want to, or it is given in your textbooks also. Okay students, I am giving you 5 to 4 seconds to take the screenshot of this.